welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys off to a strong 2-0 start to begin the 2026 campaign. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. Now his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Hurts. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught. Smith calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And we're talking about a young man who's been the talk of the NFL here in September. Came in and looked right at home. His team's 2-0. He's playing well. What's the big thing for him now, though? Not to become complacent. And I think the coaching staff has been working on exactly that.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked off.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Moore. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They will run with Grant. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Gets it off to Freeman. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. You look at this Eagle defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
More now. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Off the play fake. Moore. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Eagles, 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion right is Smith. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
A gain of 1.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get this underneath to put it off for Barkley. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. open man. Right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A gain there of 21 yards. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
19 yards that time for number 19.
A gain of 18 yards. And the Giants.
Here's Grant. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Giants at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moore. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
To throw is Moore. Throwing on 4th down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Giants 1st down. A pickup of 2 yards.
This is Grant. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
1st down. First and goal, New York.
Back to throw. Moore. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Grant. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Eagles 7.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
For an Eagles first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's 2nd and 10. Going quickly here to Thomas. The 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Giants have yet again retaken the lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
180, 180.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Down the left sideline. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 82 yards. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Moore, operating from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson from 8 yards out as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. Hurts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Hey, let's go.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson with you from the EA Studios in Orlando.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Off play action. Moore. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go back to Grant. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
That is caught at the 7. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
Now he's going to... And he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
180, 180.
4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Giants ready to come out now. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch, and now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete to Pierce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Moore. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
That's another Giants 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Moore now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 17.
Operating from the gun, Moore. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Alec Pierce from 17 yards out. And the Giants put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly they're still short for fourth. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Grant. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 33 yards. And the Giants will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Eagles 28.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And a long run there in the end to top it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
14. And the Giants 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. That one finds Pierce right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 by 6. Go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Touchdown, Giants! Theo Johnson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle by Brian Burns. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
No touch that. Trimmer.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 72 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Grant. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll run again. And he is going to have a New York 1st down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Giants, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.